I think I have discovered something and I want to share it with you. It's about change. It's about adapting to change. Yeah, it's about planning to change. Planning to adapt to change. Yeah, that's a title that rolls off the tongue, isn't it? It's about planning to adapt to change. Yeah, I'll probably change that. Hello, hi, my name is Arlene. I'm a performing singer-songwriter. I am autistic. I have ADHD. I'm here in my studio exploring what it means to be a late diagnosed person and what it means to unmask and what it means to look back on my life and figure out what all these things mean, what all these challenges mean. And if you're new here, hi, hello, hi. And if you've returned, thank you very much. Thank you for coming back. Please tell the others that I am got it going on. Tell them I'm clever. Tell them I'm very perceptive. Would you mind? You are very clever and you are very perceptive. And flattery will get me everywhere. So what's my point? My point is that, all right, here's the deal. We are an organism that is constantly changing. We are decomposing. We are decomposing, but we're also growing. And we're growing and changing all the time. Even when we get older, like me at 60. Still changing, still growing. Yeah, you know what? Menopause says, hey, guess what? Here's less progesterone. And in exchange, you get a mustache. You know? That's not me personally. I don't have to deal with that, but some people, I've heard about that. Oh, that's a weird thing to put. I should really prepare my notes ahead of time so that I don't talk about those crazy things. We are organisms, we're changing all the time, and we live on a big rock covered in organisms that are also changing over time. And so the world is always changing. Our environments are always changing. Circumstances, opportunities, people, everything, weather, all sorts, all the time. We are required to adapt if we want to go on. Yeah, if we want to grow, we have to change. If we don't, then I don't know, stuff changes around us and we find ourselves left behind sometimes. The reason why I've been thinking about it is because in the past 18 months since my diagnosis, I've been working on feeling better, physically feeling better. Like for me, like a lot of people, maybe for you too, the reason why I got assessed in the first place to find out what was going on in my head is that I was sick and tired of being sick on this rotation of crashing. I got assessed. I found out I'm autistic. About a year later, I found out I have ADHD. So I'm an ADHDer, and it explained everything. Explained all my mysteries. Explained the burnout that I was constantly finding myself in. So I made myself routines to help myself manage better, to help myself feel better, right? Sleeping, drinking, eating, walking, work, projects, those routines. And in those routines, I could build in this sort of recuperation time. I could build in these buffers with changing what I was doing. So when I wanted to start playing music again, when I started feeling better and wanted to play music again, I needed to figure out how to fit that into my schedule. And I don't want to freak my brain out. I don't want to stop doing it because it's something that I want to do. So how can I help myself to achieve this thing that I want to do? So I needed to, over time, sort of slot it in. All right, but really, why? Why today? What am I thinking about today? What I'm thinking about today is that the seasons have changed, and it is full-on spring here. And where I live in Canada, we typically have a really short spring, and then it's suddenly summer. We have snow short spring, suddenly summer, which will last for about 4 months, and it's great. And in the summer, I usually, with my partner Yod, I usually go where we call north, which is just north of the city, a few hours drive. We have a little tiny piece of land that has a really old log cabin on it, and we call it Camp Shasta. And we love to go there. I love to go there. I love to be there. See, but I'm not quite telling the truth because I've been having a really hard time getting there, and I've been had a hard time being there. So I'm thinking that I need to titrate my going north again. How do I do that? How do I make that part of my life again for the next 4 months? How do I get the benefits? And I likened it to making these videos. I needed to make that a part of my life. I needed to bring that in because it takes a bunch of hours. It takes a bunch of hours to think and then shoot and then edit. It takes quite a while to edit. You might not look like it from my final results, but it takes a while to do. And I love it. The rewards are huge. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy making them. I really enjoy thinking about things, editing, and connecting with the community and talking with people about videos, about these concepts, about these ideas and other people's. I love getting feedback on how other people are doing things. That's great. But I needed to change my routine to fit in videos. So, sleeping, drinking, walking, working, video making, music, and now going north. So I thought, here's my idea. Is this clever or what? I was thinking I can't go north because those are my video shooting days. But now I'm thinking, what if I take you north? You want to go north with me? You want to see what's there? I hope so, because that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to take you there. I'm going to take you to our cabin that was built in 1862. 1862 was quite a while ago. Here in Canada, we became a confederation. We became a country formally in 1865, so we weren't even a country yet. In the States, Abraham Lincoln was still the president. Yeah. We don't have electricity, so we live without electricity there. And we don't have plumbing, so we live without plumbing. And that's a thing too. Wow. Talk about your creature comforts. You know, when you pee in a bucket, that's a different kind of lifestyle. I probably won't show you that stuff. Maybe I'll give you a tour. You want a tour? Yeah. So that has made me excited for going north again. I think I can fit it into my thing. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm hoping that by saying this aloud, I have fixed that. Maybe. Wouldn't that be great? Isn't that how therapy works? Is that you realize it and it's cured? And aren't you my therapist? Isn't that what we're doing here? All right, you take care of yourself, okay? I'm going to take care of myself. Let's take care of other people. It's a crazy time. We got to take care of people. Yeah. All right. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye. This is a new thing that my brother is building. It's tall. It's neat. Back to the main. Look, and here's stately Squirrel Manor. Isn't that something? Isn't that a beautiful building?